Heidi Lovett is an environmental field service manager at Stantec, one of the top engineering companies in North America. At its headquarters in Edmonton, Heidi oversees a team of technologists and field workers responsible for gathering and measuring the water, soil, and air samples on proposed development sites. These environmental impact studies are an essential step for approvals and an outline for mitigating a project's effects on the environment.
The overall knowledge of environment in the general public size has become the forefront. When I first started 14 years ago, it was there, but it was not at the level that it is now. For the consulting industry that I'm with environmental management. It's definitely needed because technology is always changing, advancing. There's more tools out there that we need to learn about so that basically we can do our jobs better.
7.65.
For her to succeed, Heidi recognizes that she must regularly update and expand her knowledge. Her expertise directly affects the success of her company and her clients. The Association of Science and Engineering Technology Professionals of Alberta, ASET, recognizes the need for members to keep up to date in their professions. It's essential for our members to maintain their proficiency and competency.
The more we know about what people are doing out in the field, when they come to us and we know exactly what they're talking about, they definitely have that comfort that they know they're going to get a quality product from us.
Control system.
With recent legislation, ASET now has a strengthened role to represent applied science and engineering technology professionals in Alberta. This role includes greater responsibility to serve the public, to make sure that our members are committed professionals. To do this, the legislation requires that members participate in a continuing professional development program, known as CPD. Under this self-directed program, members are required to develop a professional development plan and complete a number of learning activities each year. The program is designed to be flexible. It defines CPD activities as those that relate to professional needs, that assist with long-term career goals, are of interest to the member's employer, and/or relate to professional ethics or public safety. These activities are organized into 4 main categories. To be in compliance with the ASET CPD program, members are required to complete 1 activity from 2 of the 4 categories. As a member, you select what you hope to learn in 2 of these areas. This then becomes the basis of your yearly CPD plan. ASET has developed an online program that will help you to keep track of your CPD plan in a few easy steps. You may be required to disclose your continuing education goals and report your progress at any time.
Next.
The Continuing Professional Development Program does not focus on tracking hours, but on activities. Many of these activities can be job-related. Daryl Corpany, for example, regularly holds workshops on the latest developments in his rapidly changing profession, telecommunications. As a longtime member of ASET, he's a constant learner.
Capture the report or set the report up. We take what we need to understand on a project basis, a hard skill or a soft skill. That's all tied into our performance objectives. So it's a matter, of course, that we're going to take some training. So when I think about tracking what I'm doing now for TELUS, it's just another step to incorporate the same type of tracking to what I would need in ASET's continuous development program. It's just another step to acknowledge and recognize the same thing that I'm already doing.
For your CPD plan, you can list formal activities like courses online or at a post-secondary institute. Informal activities like job-specific reading, peer and professional interactions like mentoring or tutoring, or contributing to the profession by presenting a course or seminar.
My number here is 780.
We've got a UPS installed.
Last year, Eric Hamflett completed the courses required to become a qualified project management professional. This year, he's working towards a P-Tech Eng, a professional technologist. Eric certainly understands the need to regularly upgrade his skills.
Equipment is always changing, so what we try and do is we try and attend any of the like oil sands trade shows, instrumentation. They have various trade shows throughout the year, so we always try and attend those and keep up to speed on the latest, greatest instrumentation technology and various other measurement techniques.
For Eric, the CPD program is a natural fit. The same applies to Heidi Lovett. Attending day-long workshops on new technology helps her to remain effective and productive.
A lot of times there'll be seminars that are presented by our laboratories where we'll be talking about new legislation, or else our current equipment suppliers. They will be telling us what's coming out, what's new, what can be used for field screening technologies.
All of the activities described can be included in your CPD plan. Carlos Mendoza is fully aware of the importance of staying current. As a sales rep for Bruce Supply, an electrical installation supply company, he is constantly learning.
There have been lots of changes like in the industry, like for the equipment, like the new regulations come into account and we have to know about it. And first thing the Canadian Electrical Code sent us is the regulations for us to be aware and advise the customers about the new equipment. And then we have to go from there and do whatever we have to do to proper supply the equipment. Usually take some courses to keep updated on the new technologies. And we have trainings in here in the company too that the company brings to us to keep us updated in everything.
A list of the 4 continuing professional development categories and examples of CPD activities within each category is available on the ASET website. ASET has developed a location on the website that will help members keep track of CPD in a few easy steps. The ASET CPD program is based on self-directed learning to each member's individual goals. The online tool at the ASET website will allow members to navigate the yearly CPD cycle of create and manage yearly CPD logbooks, make changes or submit activities, declare the activity as completed, and add additional activities as desired. Once finished, the cycle then starts over for the next year.
As you get more experience, you learn that there's a lot more stuff that you don't know. So it's good to go out there and learn about those things that you get exposed to through your experience.
By being self-regulating, ASET now functions like other professional associations such as engineers, physicians, lawyers, dentists, accountants, and teachers. This brings with it the added responsibility of making sure our members are fully qualified and maintain their competency. The new continuing professional development program will help us meet our obligations. The bottom line is that your continued proficiency and competence reflects on ASET and all our members. This in turn enhances the value of belonging to an organization like ASET.